Hi friends, many of you know I'm getting ready to go to the Galapagos with the Grosvenor Teacher Fellow Program, but many of you have been asking to learn a little more, so I've created this very high-tech paper slideshow. The Grosvenor Teacher Fellow Program is a professional development opportunity made possible by partnership between National Geographic Education and Lindblad Expeditions, who are pioneers of global exploration and work to inspire people to explore and care about the planet. The program was named in honor of Gilbert M. Grosvenor, Chairman Emeritus of National Geographic Society and the Education Foundation Board. And my journey began back in December when I filled out an application. After a three-tiered selection process, 35 educators were selected, representing 24 U.S. states and 3 Canadian provinces. And I was one of 35 educators who was recognized for my commitment to geographic education. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, Beck, you spent the last 15 years developing and teaching environmental education programs. That's not geographic education. But National Geographic describes geoliteracy or geographic education as interactions, interconnections, and implications, which is exactly what environmental education is all about and what I've committed the last 15 years to. So what exactly is the program? Well, it's a professional development opportunity that consists of several parts. First, in April, all of the fellows gathered at the National Geographic headquarters in Washington, D.C., which was pretty amazing. Not only did we get to meet inspiring and dedicated educators, but I also got to participate in several workshops, including one from a National Geographic photographer. In addition to workshops in Washington, D.C., the Grosvenor Teacher Fellow Program is also an online professional learning community where fellows from past years as well as this year share ideas and resources. But the cornerstone of the program is the Lindblad Expedition. All of the fellows are heading off in different directions, but myself and my fellow Shasta will be boarding the National Geographic Endeavour and will be heading off to the Galapagos Islands. The Galapagos Islands are an archipelago off of Ecuador, which grew out of volcanoes, so they were never connected to the mainland. And because of this, all the plants and animals evolved on the islands, making it a scientist's dream. And of course, these islands helped to inform and inspire Darwin to develop his theories on evolution. While I'm there, I really hope to be able to see some giant green tortoises. I also hope to see some dancing blue-footed boobies, and I really hope to be able to snorkel with some marine iguanas and possibly even penguins. So I'll be departing pretty soon on September 24th. I'll be spending 10 whole days with Lindblad, exploring the Galapagos Islands. And then, as if that wasn't enough, I get to go swing by Quito to spend a couple of nights before stopping by Panama, where I have a connection, and I'll get an opportunity to visit Mom and Dad, who live in a coffee farm in Panama. When I return, I'll be applying my lessons and experiences by doing all sorts of things, like sharing with folks where I work here at Westminster Woods, also teaching for the Global Field Program, which is based out of Miami University. I hope to share with the Sonoma Environmental Collaborative and the larger EE community. I'll also be contributing to a photo exhibition that's being put together by one of this year's fellows at the National Center for Nature Photography. I'll be doing some writing of blogs for Mission Blue or the Sylvia Earle Alliance, and hopefully all sorts of other things that I feel so inspired to after returning. And I'd love as much help as possible. So if you know how I can further connect this awesome experience, please just let me know, especially if you're a classroom teacher. Well, thanks for checking out my slideshow. I really look forward to sharing more once I return from the Galapagos. But until then, I have a little more reading to do and a whole lot more packing.